Is your HVAC system ready for the new season? Seems early, but fall is in the air. Call Premier Heating and Air for a $69 system checkup to ensure your heater is ready for action. If your system needs service or replacing, Premier will provide you with the best options for your situation. Premier Heating and Air offers several services to ensure your home's comfort. Let one of our technicians come out and clean and seal your air duct system, add attic insulation, clean your dryer vent, or install one of our indoor air quality products to keep your home pleasant. Call today to experience the Premier difference.
Welcome, everybody. I'm glad to have with me today my dear friend, John Mark Butler. And I am so excited, John Mark. We were talking off camera a while ago, and I was telling you about growing up in Dublin. And we always had the Christmas parade at night. And we're bringing it back at night this year. And just our downtown with the lights over the street. And it's going to start at 6 o'clock, so it's going to be dark. What made y'all change tonight?
Well, we had a lot of conflicting events that weekend. One of the biggest is the SEC championship, and it's a great thing that Georgia gets to play it every year. So we're excited about that.
Yeah.
But hopefully, we'll bring more people in Friday night, December the 1st, and that will, I think, it will ignite our community and bring more people downtown as well.
Yeah. When the parade's over, you can shift right here, and about where we're at, there's going to be a big old Christmas tree sitting here. And I always love coming. It's a family affair. You come to the parade this year and just slowly move on over here, and a lot of entertainment and things going on. So Glenda Berry and her staff with Downtown Development Authority do a wonderful job. But so it's December 1st, right?
December 1st. The lineup starts at 4:30, and it's very similar to the past parades. Everything's going to be very similar, except it's going to be at night, and we expect you to have lights.
Okay, and one thing I hear every year now, and listen to me now, if you don't listen to nothing else other than the date and the time, stuff like that, but people say, well, I was in the very back of the parade. The way y'all do the lineup is as the checks come in, now you do have the sheriff department and all, the fire department in the front, but after that, it pretty well goes by as the checks come in, you do the lineup, right?
That's right, and the order as received. There are some accommodations for some people that may be participating, especially with the jingle and mingle afterwards. We may have to make some accommodations for people, but
Right.
Overall, that is correct how we do it, to be fair.
And what's the deadline on the parade?
Currently, it's November the 17th, and then the actual deadline is where it costs more money is after the 24th.
Yeah, so get it in early. Go ahead and get it in. You get a good spot in the parade, and you can get on through. Now, one thing we want to tell you, I do see these problems calling the parade every year, is keeping them kind of spaced together. We used to be the one that was at fault there because we'd stop people and talk on the float and whatever. So we've tried to cut back on that quite a bit, but we want to keep it flowing, and we don't want anybody getting off the floats until we get over to Christ Chapel, right?
That's right, for safety issues.
Yeah.
We want people running around, and it does get a little congested over by Capital City Bank and the post office. A lot of people will stop and get out, and we want them to go a little bit further down before they get out for safety issues.
Yeah, and it was a great move, all the parades moving there, because in the past many years, they would we'd stop right there at City Hall, and it was just a bottleneck right
That's
there.
right.
So the parade's longer, you got more room to spread out there, and I believe this year, being at night, we always have a pretty good crowd, but I can see that St. Patrick's type crowd because people my age, we remember the days gone by when we would do it at night. Every year it'd be at night, and we couldn't wait to see Santa Claus. He was the man of the hour. Now, one thing also, we're wasting our breath saying this, but about throwing candy and things from the floats in the cars, it is dangerous. I see kids scratched up, falling, that kind of thing, and we recommend you don't do that. But like I said, we're probably wasting our breath even saying that.
Well, and at night it may be even worse
Yeah.
with kids. jumping out in a car or somebody running by them. So I would definitely discourage it. That's obviously if you have people that want to, walk down and hand it to them, but it's more of a, it's like everybody during Christmas time, you want to get out in your car and go around and look at lights. So we want to make it where you can stay on the side of the road and see these lights come by. So we need our participants this year to do an awesome job with decorating their floats. And we also are giving away prizes this year too, to encourage that.
Good. Safety first. Safety first. How long have you been a member of the Exchange Club?
Well, it's crazy. The day that I joined was a bad day in our country. It was 9/11, 2001. So that's the day I actually got initiated into the club. So
can't forget that one.
No, this one I will never forget. But it's glad that we're able to do this center since 2001 till the day that we can have this kind of freedom. Definitely prayers for those out there who are definitely protecting us as we speak.
Amen. Right here in our community, we really have no fear of any problem sitting here in downtown Dublin. Our law enforcement, Chief Moon, Sheriff Dean, and all our men and women. My hat's off. You do a wonderful, wonderful job.
Yeah, and obviously we want to thank the Dublin City Police, because they're an integral part of this parade, and they help maintain the roads and the flow of traffic. They do a superb job of that too. And I want to thank the mayor and the city for allowing us to move at night, because there's a lot of trash cleanup. There's so many people behind the scenes that help us, and we definitely need to thank them.
Well, and I was going to say, and I want to stress it don't just get clean by itself. Even this morning coming through downtown, it don't just happen. Our sanitation department, we did a day in the life of our sanitation workers a few years back on TV, and I had a new respect all of a sudden. I didn't realize they went to work so early and got at it. It's not just messing around. They attack it. In our city, you got to admit, I go through a lot of small communities, and our city is immaculate. They do a wonderful job, especially when they scoop in after the parade and have to clean up in just a moment's notice. So
that's right.
Okay, and last thing, I asked you how long you've been in the Exchange Club.
I guess 22 years.
Okay. you just stole my question, but I'm going to throw another one at you. Last thing, why did you pick the Exchange Club to be a member of?
Well, they do a great job in the community. One of the main goals is child abuse prevention, and we help a lot with Stepping Stone. If you've ever had a chance to come to an event we have in March, it's really uplifting. It's hard not to cry at those events, because we give away kids who overcome incredible obstacles, and they're on their way to go to college. And we want to we're proud of that achievement for them. And so we like to give them money, and they also have a chance to win nationally. And we've had a few win. So that's just one reason, but there's so many other. There's a lot of great guys in the club, and I really enjoy the impact they do with Dublin, Lawrence County, and throughout Georgia too.
Absolutely. We got a special guest coming up next. I don't think I've ever had him on the show, but we've got our president of the Exchange Club. Tell us a little bit about him for an introduction.
Josh, well, he is a CPA. I'm not sure. He's changed his title, but he'll have to tell you that. But in pronouncing the new company, I think it's Symphonia is the new company that they changed their names. It used to be Thick Ben Johnson and Seaton and then Damer. But he does a great job. He's only bad thing about him, and hopefully he'll be disappointed.
Don't say it.
This Saturday, December the 2nd, is he's a big Alabama fan. So,
don't say it.
So besides that,
well, I guess we don't have Josh coming.
Yeah, besides that, he's okay. But his father-in-law is Mr. Fordham. They're a great family, so he's been an asset to our community, and we look forward to his leadership this year.
Yeah, the Fordham family, Joe and Jean and that whole family has been a great community partner for many, many years. Matter of fact, I went to the Sugar Bowl in 1981. We beat Notre Dame 17-10, and I get there, me and Bruce Harden flew out there, and first person I see in New Orleans is Joe and Jean. So we got to hang out. We spent the week out there together and just had a wonderful time. And thanks to Herschel Walker, we actually won the game. Without Herschel, Notre Dame, I'm sure, would have beat us. But it was a one-man show pretty well.
Exactly. Yeah.
But anyway, we got the national title.
That's right.
And I thought I'd never live to see another national title. And I'd be dog if we ain't got 3 now. Josh wants us to shut this part up and quit talking about it. So we're
I think the more we talk about it, he may leave in a minute. So
yeah, he hadn't stood up yet, but we're glad to have him with us today. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
I'm Heath Richter, and we just want to invite everybody to come on down to the Houston Clinic and check us out at our new facility. We've been in Dublin for a while now, obviously, but have a new office here, and we'd just like you to come down and see some of the new stuff we're offering. And if you need to get checked out, we'd be glad to do that for you. We've got able to do some ultrasound guided injections now, and physical therapy, and just a little bit better space. So hopefully we can get you in and out of here a little bit quicker.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at Dublin with Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From mowing to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin with Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
Train for a new career or go further in a field you love with education and skills training from Oconee Fall Line Technical College. OFTC offers 130-plus programs in high-demand fields that will prepare you for the workforce fast. That's 2 years or less. Classes are hands-on, giving students practical experience to be successful on the job. With affordable tuition and flexible classes, you can fit college into your lifestyle. Isn't it time you loved your career? Get started with OFTC today. Oconee Fall Line Technical College. Careers begin here.
Welcome back, everybody. As promised, we have with us the president of the Exchange Club, Josh Gardner, and you heard us over there talking about you. But it was all in good fun. So,
yes, sir.
But tell me, I asked John Mark this, how long have you been a member of the Exchange?
I joined Exchange in 2014, so I'm working on what's that, 8 or 9 years. So. Yeah, I'm a veteran now, and going through leadership. Been the treasurer for 2 years, and just started my tenure as president back in July. So, just an honor and a pleasure to serve on the Exchange Club, and just surrounded with a lot of great men like John Mark, and yeah, they make my job easy.
Oh yeah, it's a great group of men. The Exchange Club, just a wonderful group. Y'all do a lot of good things in the community. John Mark touched on a little bit, but talk about some of the more, you were listening to us, talk about some of the other things the Exchange Club does.
Well, of course, our biggest fundraiser is the Pancake Supper during St. Patrick's Week, and we a great event for the community. You know, we serve, you know, I think between 5,000 and 6,000 plates of pancakes every year, and of course raise a lot of money for our main mission, which is child abuse prevention and awareness. So that's our biggest event. We also this month, as a matter of fact, in October, is Crime and Fire Prevention Month. We recognized 2 individuals yesterday. The Law Enforcement Officer of the Year and the Firefighter of the Year yesterday. And next month we have One Nation Under God, so we're very focused on our Christian heritage as a country. And we always appreciate, of course, our fine military men and women that serve this country, and really focus on, you know, Americanism, yeah, and our Christian heritage as well. So those are just a few things that we do. We also have the let's see, we have the gun raffle coming up. We raise money doing that. So those tickets will come out, I think, next month. Okay. So yeah, our mission is service and serving this community, and Americanism and child abuse awareness and prevention.
Well, you serve it well, no doubt. Those group of guys that you were right. As president, you got some good shoulders to ride
Yes,
on.
sir. Absolutely.
And I think when people think Exchange Club, we always think about the pancake supper.
Yes, sir.
I mean, who don't like it? I know during COVID, it was hard that, we couldn't do some of the events.
That's right.
And it was tough. Well, it was tough as a country. It was hard as a community, but you got to admit, our leaders walked us through. Dr. Kraft and Don Avery headed up this, and oh my goodness, they had the most calming effect on our community. Every week they'd come on TV, and they would just reassure us in a way. We knew with Dr. Nelson, which could work anywhere in the country, and we've got a man like that. Such great minds that serve our community.
Yes,
so
sir.
we are very, very blessed.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I remember COVID and how challenging it was, and of course everybody wanted to continue on as normal, and we tried to do that to the best of our ability. We had a drive-through only, and we adapted and we overcome, and it was a great time, even though it was tough during that time, and people getting sick, and but it really was an opportunity for us to come together and figure things out, and I feel like we got closer as a result. So.
Well, we got the Christmas parade coming up. We talked about it a little bit earlier. It's going to be December 1st if you're just joining us, 6 o'clock, downtown Dublin. You heard it right. It's going to be dark, and I'll tell you, we have a beautiful downtown already. And can't you just picture, all those entries coming down through, as we look, you and I are facing that way, and it's just going to be a wonderful time for family.
Absolutely. Yeah, I look forward to it. I have 3 daughters, 9-year-old and twins that are 6, and actually have a boy on the way coming next month.
Congratulations. How about that? Will he be here in time for the parade?
I believe so, yes, sir. He's going to be here around Thanksgiving, so we will see. We hope to be downtown, and I know my girls will figure out a way to get them down here. But I know that they'll enjoy it. It's going to be a great event for the community, and I expect a big turnout with it being, on Friday night and not coinciding with, I know we have, I think the Dexter Parade is on Saturday morning, so we always have to, kind of compete with that. And also the SEC Championship as well. I'm sure the Georgia Bulldogs will be back in it this year. So, again, I think it'll be a great opportunity for people to come downtown and enjoy this beautiful downtown that we have.
Yeah, absolutely we do. And we were talking about, you mentioned law enforcement. What a great group of men and women to honor. Our first responders. I told somebody recently, I said, if I get in a wreck in a neighboring county, I want you to drag me over the line so our EMTs can come get me, because they're the most well-trained individuals. Terry Cobb does a wonderful job there, and I love the fact that y'all honor our law enforcement and first responders.
Absolutely.
I saw a picture today. One of your members posted about yesterday. I think John Mark said y'all had a meeting yesterday.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Yeah, I saw those pictures. So it's always good to see that you don't lose sight of really the very freedoms that we enjoy.
Absolutely, absolutely, and we want to always honor our first responders and our law enforcement here in the community. And those individuals are, selfless people. I'm sure they don't go into it for the money. Yeah. They go into it to serve the community. And the best thing we can do is just show appreciation and thank them for their service, and as much as we can. Yep. Anytime we see a first responder or someone in law enforcement, just tell them thank you. Amen. Thank you for your service.
Amen. We're going to take another quick break and come back and wrap things up.
It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, And at Dublin Chevy GMC, we care, so we'll be contributing to the fight against breast cancer.
Thanks for your help in the fight against breast cancer.
In October, we'll be partnering with local agencies by making a donation for every vehicle sold and every vehicle serviced at Dublin Chevy GMC.
We appreciate your help in the fight against breast cancer.
So join us in our fight against breast cancer, and remember, Don wears pink well only at Dublin Chevy GMC.
Hi, I'm Andy Cullins at Cullins Supply. Cullins Supply is proud to be your Bobcat small equipment dealer. When paths need clearing, buildings need raising, roads need moving, acres needs tending, or anything on your to-do list needs getting done, that's where we come in. Bobcat makes the best equipment to complete the toughest jobs imaginable. Come see the full lineup of Bobcat compact equipment at Cullins Supply and Engine Service, located at 910 East Jackson Street in Dublin, or 826 South Harris Street in Sandersville.
Badcock Home Furniture and More is your home store, where you'll find great savings on new living room sets, sofas, love seats, recliners, and more. Badcock Home Furniture and More has great savings every day on bedding and bedroom sets. Shop Badcock Home Furniture and More for a great selection of dining room sets, and save every day on electronics and appliances at Badcock Home Furniture and More, 1927 Highway 441 South in Dublin. Call 275-3144 for more information, or stop by and see Wendy and Tim Sumner or any of their friendly staff today at Badcock and More Home Furniture Store, where no credit is ever refused.
Welcome back, everybody. We're going to wrap things up here. Now, y'all had a recognition yesterday. You honored some people. Tell us about that.
Yes, sir. So the month of October is Crime and Fire Prevention Month, and we have programs throughout the month. We bring in local law enforcement and first responders to speak to the club on various issues and topics that they want to talk about. But we also every October we recognize the law enforcement personnel of the year and the firefighter of the year, and we recognized two individuals yesterday, and I want to mention them. Amber Beasley, she is a detective with the Dublin Police Department, so she was our law enforcement recipient, law enforcement of the year recipient. And then we had Jared Olson, who was a firefighter.
Wow.
And so he got our firefighter of the year. So certainly want to honor them, thank them, and recognize them for their service and their outstanding performance over the past year. So
yeah, absolutely. While we're sitting here downtown, those men and women are out in our community and places that we probably never go and protecting us when we sleep at night. We're thankful that they're out on the roads protecting us, and they're in harm's way a lot of times. But we do appreciate you, and the Exchange Club shows it every year by honoring these individuals, so we appreciate it. And before we go, a lot of you know Chris Bracewell. He has served, he's a remarkable man. He served under like 5 sheriffs, so that tells you what kind of man he is to survive each sheriff that comes in, because there's a lot of political stuff too.
Yes, sir.
It just comes with the job. But Chris is a godly man. He's a member down at Rents Baptist Church. Brother Tom Vance, the pastor there, and we've done a lot of praying. I know just myself, I prayed a lot of days, a lot of nights praying for Chris, and he is improving. He got a long road to go, and there is a GoFundMe page set up for Chris. You can go online, Lawrence County Sheriff Department, and because he's going to need it. We need to help him. He's helped us all these years, for probably 30 years. So now it's our time to return that to him. But I know you want to comment on that.
yes, sir, absolutely. Yeah, Officer Bracewell, I don't know him that well personally, but like you said, he's been in this community and served this community for a long time. And yeah, if he's been through 4 or 5 sheriffs, that just tells you the kind of the character that this man has. And yeah, we certainly want to continue to pray for him and lift him up every chance that we get. And come together as a community and do whatever we can to help him out in this process.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Last thing, somebody watching that has been thinking about joining a civic club. What would you say to them why they should come and be a part of the Exchange Club?
Well, I would tell folks it's an opportunity for you to, if you want to get more plugged into the community, it's a great way to do that. At Exchange Club, we have just great members, high character individuals that you want to be around.
Yeah.
And they're selfless individuals, and they are focused on service, and they're focused on giving back. And I'm so thankful that I joined, 8 years ago. And from a selfish standpoint, it's certainly been a great experience to be around individuals that have that spirit of service and giving back. And so yeah, absolutely, I would encourage anyone to join a civic club, and you won't regret joining. Trust me. It's Exchange Club, Rotary, the other ones that are in the community. You won't regret it.
Yeah.
It's really just feels great to feel like you're a part of strengthening the community and supporting it.
Nowhere is it highlighted like the joint civic luncheon every year. When you see all that sea of green out there and all our civic clubs, from the Service League and the Lions and Rotary and Exchange and
Yep.
Civitan, it's a room of several hundred people. And it is a great sight when you see and then hear from the podium what each civic club does. So I know
Absolutely.
we all enjoy that every year, and it shows our community at its best.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yeah, that is a great event during St. Patrick's Week with all the civic clubs come together. Just great energy every time, and we always have great speakers. And yeah, it's just, I'm not from Dublin originally, but moving here and seeing how the different groups come together, it's really, really special. It really is.
Well, and you may not be from Dublin, but I don't know if you realize when you moved here, we won't let you leave after you get here.
Yes, sir.
Especially somebody like you, we done locked in here. So
Yes,
just
sir.
let your girls know, let your wife know that this is where they're going to be. So
Yes, sir.
and
Yeah.
it's a great community to raise a family.
Yes, sir. That's right. Yes, I do not plan on leaving. We love living here. We love raising a family here. My wife was born and raised here, and this is where we want to be.
Yeah.
And we plan on being here for a very long time.
Good.
And hopefully our kids, they're young now, but hope and pray they'll move back to Dublin and so that we can be close with them.
Yeah, absolutely. I say it so many times during the week. We'll have a great quality of life here. It's a great place to work and play and to raise a family. And but we're glad you found Dublin. So, and congratulations on that. Did you say a boy?
Yes, sir. Got a boy coming.
Wow. What's
Yes,
them
sir.
girls think about that?
They're excited. Yeah, they're going to have a real live baby doll in the house, and I expect them to help out a good bit. And yeah, they're just getting excited. We're about a month out, and yeah, it's they're excited.
Good.
Yeah.
Going to be a great holiday, great Christmas, a really good Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
What a great Christmas gift there. So
Absolutely.
3 girls and a boy.
That's
They're
right.
going to be aggravating him, aren't they?
I imagine so. I don't know if it's going to be more him, terrorizing them or other way around. But yeah, it's going to be fun and interesting to see how he grows up with 3 older daughters. So I'm gonna have to, finally got me a hunting buddy and a golfing buddy. So it'll give me a good opportunity to bond with him and get out of the house and it's maybe I can get my girls out there as well.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. So thank you, Josh. I enjoyed talking
Yes.
to you, and I know you're busy, but
Sure.
thank you for taking the time and
Oh, absolutely.
come down here and talk with us. We're at Founders Park. If you just joined us, we'll be airing this program again, or go to our YouTube channel. You can watch us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you're at. You can pull us up and watch this interview again. But thank you guys, John, Mark, Josh. We appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining us today right here on TV 35.
I'm Glenn Registered, Hometown Supply. Come by today and let me show you all the different product lines that we carry. Just about anything that you need, we have it in stock. We do financing, we deliver just about anything a customer needs for us to do, we do. Come by and let me show you what sets us apart from all the rest. If you can't do business here, you just can't do business.
Do you want to feel and look healthier, younger, and full of vitality and energy? Med Spa is your solution for treatments, including skin, waxing, brow and lashes, Botox, fillers, body sculpting, and laser treatment, including hair removal, the fastest and least painful anywhere. Come visit us at Med Spa and book your massages by calling Med Spa today at 275-8346. Or visit us at 2400 Bellevue Road, Suite 11 in Dublin.
All right, boys, if you want to go to college, you have to clear out another one of these.
What if we told you there was a better way to save for your kids' college than pickle jars? Morris Bank's Savings Builder account and moolah makes saving for your kids' college easier than ever. All you have to do is connect the account to your debit card, where it automatically rounds up your purchases to the nearest dollar, depositing that spare change into a moolah account where it will grow into a nice little nest egg for whatever your kids have their sights set on.